There's been a lot of things lately that have been not worrying me, just things that are strange that are going on. I'm nearly 40, and things that are happening in UK and stuff like that. So I'm going to be reading quite a bit, but these are just notes that I can really have a look at. So Brexit, in my opinion. So when you have a look at what happened, you have a look in why was the referendum created? To leave the EU or to stay? So why did the public push for a huge change? Well, it appears to me that the British public voted on the basis of immigration. Or a lot, the majority of people voted on immigration. Which part? Well, after months of research, here is one reason. So what you see is, if you do a lot of research, that people are saying that they're taking all those jobs, which is absolute nonsense, really. Point two is that the Muslims have and are taking over. So I'll address that later. So what I do see through comments and through videos, especially on here on YouTube and stuff like that, is that the British public want their own laws and they want to take control of borders and trade. But it appears the majority voted because of the immigration. This country was built on immigration. They're not the problem. Who are the problem? In my opinion, illegals are the problem. Refugees. Everybody believes that, well, not everybody, but if you talk about refugees and stuff like that, then a lot of people will hammer you for saying, well, why shouldn't they come here, for we've been bombing their country, etc., etc. But they cross many countries that are not war torn to get to here. So what is the simple answer and why? Benefit state. The benefit state. That is one of the big reasons why asylum seekers, refugees and stuff like that come here. It's a good benefit state. But you can't have a benefit state and open borders at the same time. It does not work. Now, a lot of people probably slate me for saying some stuff that I'm going to say, but, you know, I welcome dialogue. I'm not really bothered if people want to shout at me. I've had it a long time, so it is what it is. But you can't have benefit state and open borders. Am I against immigration? No, I'm not. This country, after World War II, were built on immigration, people coming over. I don't have a problem with it. So, in my opinion, I'm 40-year-old, and I'm quite young. So, but in my opinion, the things have changed since World War II. Some good, some bad. The general consensus is that we've become soft, lazy, or I can't be bothered attitude, and I see that a lot through comments. You've only got to read comments on YouTube videos, on certain videos where they're just ridiculous, and videos showing how lazy we are. As well, not we are, but some British people are so lazy. We have a benefit state, so what we're finding is that kids of today, or a younger generation, get to cherry pick what jobs they want and stuff like that, because they know if they're not working, they can fall back onto benefits. They know they've got that. So, but when you talk to people that were born post common market, it's disgusting, and it does disgust me to see how many people have got very little respect for World War II veterans. You can actually have a look round on some videos, especially considering Brexit and stuff like that. You see comments like saying they shouldn't have been able to vote as they'd be dead soon. That really, really annoys me. It's got to a point where, and I write this down later because I just write down my thoughts and then I look at it and it's all in bits. But to say that these people that fought in World War II that are still alive shouldn't be able to vote because they're dead, they'll be dead soon, is absolutely ridiculous and a lack of respect for what they did for us, for my dad, and this country. It's stupid. I think I do actually talk about it, write it down a bit later on. So what do we get now? We've got this immigration, we've got Muslims here, we've got Polish here, Lithuanians, Romanians, and stuff like that. And you know, it don't bother me. It don't bother me who wants to come here. But now you've got this massive divide. People that love Tommy Robinson, for example. Now Tommy Robinson is, and Tommy, don't take this wrong way. If you want to talk to me, then talk to me. If you don't, you don't. Some of the things that you say, you're almost as bad as 8 preachers. In fact, it makes you as bad as an 8 preacher, because be consistent. I think that's what people want to see from you. Be consistent. If you're going to call out paedophiles, call them all out. Don't just be going to court and stuff that are just trials on Muslims. It's not. You've got to be consistent. I'd like it to see you do it with, you know, the white population as well. Non-Muslims, should I say. Not whites, because obviously there is whites that are Muslims. So non-Muslims. It's silly. But it seems that some people would love to be in a police state, and that's where we're heading anyway, so I don't understand that. So how did people's opinions change towards Muslims? What's gone wrong? What happened? We, as a kid, I never really saw a Muslim. Not really. I think it wasn't until I was maybe 14 that we saw an Indian, a Sikh. They work hard, you know, they owned a shop, and that's how it was. But what's got wrong? 9/11, 7/7. I think that's changed everything. I think that changed a lot, and a lot of opinions. So what we have now is young Muslims that are very angry, and young Christians that are angry, fighting each other. My biggest thing about religion is Muslims follow the Quran and believe in Allah, which is God, and believe in Prophet Muhammad. Christians believe in Jesus and stuff like that, and God. Why is it that in the 21st century that we live in now, we can't have people believe what they want to believe and follow whatever religion they want to follow without being ridiculed or hated towards it? That makes no sense to me. There's a lot of hate between both sides of religion. You've only got to go on here and watch some videos from Speaker's Corner. It's as much as, you know, two sides can look calm or make out that they are calm and they don't hate. Just watch some videos. It's ridiculous. So with this huge division of people, some people believe Brexit will destroy Britain, and other people believe that Brexit will mean that we can just go out with everybody and throw them back into their own countries and stuff like that. That ain't going to happen. I'll tell you that now. That's not going to happen. What we need to do is really stamp down on how many illegals are here. Granted, if you're illegal, how can there be a drainage system if they're illegal? Yeah, I see that point. But illegals do work. There is companies out there that will employ illegals. There's people that come over here that are illegal, that buy papers. It's doable. They can buy an identity. Then you're starting to drain a system because they don't understand where these people are coming from. That's the problem. I have no problem with people coming and being here legally and making a life. Not a problem. So, if you talk to the older generation, they believe life before the EU and Common Market or Common Market EU, they believe it were a whole lot better. They really do. They feel that it were a lot better. And don't forget that they had the influx of the Windrush and Indians and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, racism has been part and parcel of probably every generation. Some people just don't like different cultures, different races. So what's gone wrong since then? So we've become soft. I think we've become soft, very soft. As a child, as I grew up, I were slapped, grounded, punished. And now, whatever's happened, whether it be Esther Ranson's fault or what, it's become child abuse to even shout at your kids. I've turned out fine. It taught me respect, values, and stuff like that. So, somebody tell me that I had the same upbringing. I'm not saying that my dad, my parents got me in a corner and beat me, like physically started like punching and beating me. But if I did something really, really wrong, I got a cane. I got the cane. It's like it were a massive deterrent. It were stop doing that or you'll do this. Stop doing that or you'll get the cane. And it were a big deterrent because when you did do something wrong and you got the cane, whether it be on your hand or on your backside, it were, I won't do that again. I'm not going to do that again because that hurt. That's what I don't understand about some people that have got, some state or some countries that have police that have guns and stuff like that, but then they push the issues. There was a video on Facebook the other day. Some guy in Las Vegas got shot. Police are telling him quite clearly, don't do anything. Don't touch yourself. Keep your hands in air. He tries grabbing his gun and they shoot him, and there's a big uproar saying, "Oh, it looked like he was falling over. It looked like this, and it looked like." Just do as you're told. How is that not a big enough deterrent to say, don't do it? Don't do that. You're going to get shot. You live in such a fucking... Pardon my language, but you live in such a good country, really, where you've got all these rights. Freedom of speech. Freedom to carry weapons and stuff like that. You hate your country. You hate what it is, and you want to get away from it. Do you understand that? No matter whether guns are banned or not, you'll still be able to get one. Knife crime. Oh, let's ban knives. We're not allowed to carry knives. We're not allowed to do this. We're not allowed to do that. There's people in the UK that carry knives all the time. Just because you make it illegal, you just got to look at the drug scene. It's illegal to use drugs and stuff like that. Carry drugs, sell drugs. You still get them. So that makes no sense. So let's have a look at what else.